What are these people trying to do? What are they trying to let us know? Saying that some gunmen on Wednesday killed 6 men of northern extraction in the Sabo area of Ondo town in Ondo state. That's what they want to tell us, that there's this kind of a reprisal. That's what they're trying to say. Sabo, also known as a stranger's quarters in Hausa, is dominated by northern Nigerians. The victims were reportedly buried Wednesday according to Islamic rites, while one of the victims was still receiving treatment in an undisclosed hospital in the state. The killing followed a terrorist attack on St. Francis Catholic Church in Ķ1Ł, another town in Ondo State, on Sunday. The attack is suspected to have been carried northern Fulani men. According to the state government, 40 congregants were killed by the terrorists in the attack. Regarding Wednesday's attack, the Sarkin Hausawa of Ondo, Alhaji Abdul Salam Yusuf, told Daily Trust that the gunmen stormed the area on motorbikes around 12:30 a.m. and opened fire on innocent roadside petty traders. They came to our area, Sabo, on motorbikes, and each was carrying 3 gunmen. All of a sudden, they started shooting people who were mostly suya and tea vendors. A J5 bus driver who was on transit and had stopped to eat was the first victim. They killed a guardman, security guard, and another shopkeeper who was trying to lock up his shop and run away from the assailants. They again gunned down 2 young men who were eating noodles at a Shayi, a tea seller store. That makes the victims in Sabo alone. That makes 5 victims in Sabo alone. Again, they struck another area called Iba, where they also shot dead another man, Yusuf said. Yusuf said the divisional police officer in the area had dispatched a police patrol team to the place to assess the situation and evacuate the corpses to the mortuary. According to him, the attack might be a reprisal because they had been living peacefully in the area for more than 60 years until Sunday's terrorist attack on worshippers disturbed the peace enjoyed by the community. The Sarkin Hausawa of Shasha in Akure, Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi, said the Hausa community was not responsible for the attack on the Ķ1Ł church. We have been living peacefully for long with the people of Ondo State. We don't have any problem with them. We are doing our businesses together, so what will lead us to attack them or to attack their church? We want them to know that our people have no hand in the church attack, he said. I think what you people need to do, because you people don't speak up. You don't speak up well. You always talk about your population. You don't speak well. You don't speak out. You need to speak to the government so that they will unravel the people behind this whole thing. Because everybody cannot just be pointing fingers at each other. Oh, you did this, you did this. Just like you are saying that, oh, it could be a reprisal attack. Who told you if it's a reprisal attack? How did you know? How do you know? So that is the reason why you need to speak. At least you still have your man on the throne, if I can use that word. You still have your man. Why is it that you cannot come out and say, no, enough is enough? All the people behind all these atrocities must be fished out. But the government will not do that. A government that is sincere would have fished out and know the people behind all this old stuff going round and round and round. But unfortunately, they won't do it because all of them are playing politics. So how long are we going to continue pointing fingers? Oh, it is you, it is not you. And we have a government that they are well paid. From top, I'm not talking of the ones at the bottom, because they budget money for security. And yet, we are not getting much. Even if not at all, we are not getting nothing from all of those things. But those who are eating fat, smiling to the banks, they are all there. But when some people begin to speak against Buhari now, DSS will now begin to go after them. Intelligence gathering. If some people are planning to protest, they will not tell you, oh, some people want to do this. But these are the things that they ought to have done. They ought to have known before now. Now, okay, if we say they didn't know, but after the whole thing, which investigation have they carried out? Nothing. So that will be the solution.
How can you quickly turn
problem? How this is what will bring solution to the whole problem. If not, it's not going to be easy. People just be wasting people's lives anyhow. They'll be wasting people's life anyhow. So that is just my own advice. Very unfortunate for what happened to those people that lost their lives. Yeah, that is it. That is my own take from this whole thing. If we cannot have a government and they are heavily paid, they are heavily remunerated, yet we are not getting things from them. We're not getting things from them. It's unfortunate. Hear them, gun or unknown gunmen, killing 6 northerners. Why can't you fish out the culprit? But went on rampage, killing innocent. Cruelty and wickedness at its peak, and these gunmen have no name or identity. So sad. This is very dangerous. Government should act fast to halt and arrest the first criminals who killed in the church, and these ones killing innocent northerners. That is what we are talking about. Then why is the government so pussyfooty about it? The number is still very small. 52 minus 6 is equal to minus 46. 46 is the balance. Nobody has the monopoly of violence in this country. When you are too peaceful, they make you their target. If you are retaliatory, they keep off. So sad it has turned to this. There is a wide difference between Hausa and Fulani, even though most of them share similar religion. Hence, one wonders why targeting Hausa. Besides, why target anyone, Fulani or Hausa, when you are not really sure who carried out the crimes? It is very possible this is purely political killing to stir up sentiment, while the real enemies are the leadership actors who fail to secure the country. Nevertheless, we pray the security agencies redouble their efforts to arrest the culprit so normalcy can return. Enough of this bloodbath in Nigeria. Innocent people are daily becoming victims of terrorist activities. And how do you know it is not even the same people who carried out the church attack that still did all these ones? Because somebody was saying that you think all these people have left Ondo, even if they know them. Are you sure the government has the political will to be able to feed these people out? So una want to brainwash and confuse us so that we will forget how northerners killed Yorubas and Igbos in their church. Ondo massacre will never live in our hearts. We will remember them no matter what. We will never forget. Life of northerners don't even matter in this country. Look at how people are openly celebrating the killings and even claiming they deserve it. And in this instance, the media choose to use unknown gunmen, but if it is the other way around, they would quickly attribute it to Fulani without any iota of evidence to support their article. Well, the South owns almost all the media organizations in Nigeria and therefore always have control of the narrative. Evil is evil, irrespective of who does it. And the same thing, but the same thing when it happens in Southeast, the next people you accuse, you point your fingers at is the IPOB. Those are the people you don't even, you say forget it. So it is the same thing. Until we have a responsible, those who have sense, who have brain, until we have them at the helm of affairs, that is when this whole thing, this country will be better for it. If not, if we continue with this useless set of people that are parading themselves, that want people to vote for them, we go nowhere. We'll just be rigmaroling. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.